watch The Dead Don't Die.
What's that?
That's the new Bill Murray movie. There's a bunch of people in the movie. It's a horrible movie.
Oh, it's from 2019. I see.
Yeah, it's one of those. It went to Cannes and it's horrible.
Tilda Swinton, Selena Gomez, Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah, Selena Gomez gets her head cut off.
Adam Driver was in it too?
Yeah, that's Kylo Ren from Star Wars.
Okay, got it. Oh, it's a Jim Jarmusch movie.
Yeah, he should never make movies.
Oh, I hate Jim Jarmusch's movies. Joe loves them.
When you put Tom Waits in a movie, you're just reaching at that point.
Exactly.
So you're just throwing things up against the wall. And it was very stupid because at the end of the movie, Kylo Ren goes, "Yeah, we're going to die." And Bill Murray goes, "How'd you know?" He goes, "I read the script." You read the whole script? Yeah, the whole script. It's one of those movies. It was
that's not funny or charming or interesting or wow. And you know what? If you read the script and you saw that in there, you should have said no. No, thank you. I'm not going to do this movie.
I really don't think Bill Murray turns anything down. I think if you can actually get through to him because he answers his own phone, if you get through to him and he answers, it's true. If you get through to him and he answers and you talk him into doing a movie, he'll do it. So I think that's what somebody did with this.
Right.
And he said all these people that are going to be in it, he had a ton of people in it, but, you know, they could have spent the money and had a better writer.
I wonder who got cast in that first. Because I wonder if it's the kind of thing where, because Bill Murray, what the heck is he doing? He says no to nothing these days. You know, he needs the money.
Ghostbusters. Except the movie he should be doing, which is Ghostbusters. He says no to that.
Adam Driver has all the money in the world. He doesn't need to make movies. Doesn't need to make terrible movies. So Adam Driver either really loves Jim Jarmusch and was just dying to work with him, or there's somebody in there that he was dying to work with. Maybe it was Bill Murray. Who knows?
Danny Glover was in it, Steve Buscemi, and all these people forgot how to act. They put Iggy Pop in there as as a zombie. So Iggy Pop, Danny Glover. I mean, you're like, Danny, act. You know how to act.
Right.
Act. And Rosie Perez is in it, and she's a reporter. In no world would Rosie Perez ever be a reporter at any TV station.
Why don't you just give her all the money?
Exactly.
Right.
Like, who would hire You would hire Rosie Perez to do anything at the TV station but be a live reporter. But I watched it anyway. I sat through the whole thing.
Anything to get away from your family.
I see, and that was the great thing is I hid all day and really didn't see anybody. Nobody came up to my room except my son. So I had football on and stupid movies. And that was my day all day, hiding from people.
And food and no COVID.
Food and no COVID. So how did it end up with your parents? Gotta
pretty
hear
good.
this.
So I got tested, my boyfriend got tested, and my mother got tested. And my dad has not left the house since March. So he doesn't need to get tested. If my mother doesn't have it, he doesn't have it.
Right.
But what we did was, because even though we got tested, we still socially distanced. Everybody kept their mask on. My parents ate at the table, and we ate at what we call the kids' table, which is really just like two little tables that they brought up to the couch. So we were on one side of the room with these little round tables at the couch, and they were at the big people table. and I'm the one who cooked all the food. I cooked it here at my house, and then I divided everything into two containers. So they had their cranberry sauce, they had their sweet potatoes, they had their stuffing, you know, and then we had ours. So that way there was no cross contamination. So we were really careful. And then, you know, it's funny. It was my birthday also, and I baked my own cake because I'm the only person who cooks in my house. So I baked my own cake, and I made them an apple pie and then just some other various desserts and whatever. So we stuck a candle in something, and everybody sang happy birthday. But because it's COVID, you can't take off your mask and blow out a candle because the act of blowing out the candle is spreading COVID, which I don't have because I got tested, but you never know. Maybe it was a false negative. Who the heck knows? My parents are older. I don't want to take a chance. So the way you blow out a candle now, you keep your mask on, and you take the plate, the paper plate, and you wave it over the candle to blow out the candle. And that's what I did.
Is the candle on the cake though?
Yeah, the candle's on the cake.
Okay.
And then you just take a plate and you just wave it really hard, and then that it's the same thing, and it blows the candle right out.
Okay, so what if it doesn't blow it out? Then do you go in like crazy mode? Oh crap! How are we gonna get this candle out? I can't blow on it. What are we gonna do?
No, you get a second paper plate, and somebody else waves the paper plate. But you can create enough wind with one paper plate. Like think about this. I don't know about you, but like I've gone to many picnics where it's like way too hot out there. You take a paper plate and you use it as a fan.
Mm-hmm.
So I've done that a million times. So you just kind of do that over the candle, and the candle blows right out. It takes 2 seconds. It's not like it's a very complicated concept.
Yeah, I've been to maybe 3 or 4 birthday parties since this COVID started, and every time they blow out the candles on the cake.
Yeah, that's because you live in a place where people don't believe COVID.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, but up here in New York, everybody takes it really seriously. And actually, you can see on Instagram stories people blowing out their candles with a waved plate. Sometimes they get 2 people to do it if there's more than one candle. It's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a thing.
I like that you looked it up. You went online and YouTubed how to blow out the candle without.
No, I didn't look it up.
Blowing.
I've seen it so many times on Instagram stories.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people blowing out their candles in New York on Instagram with a plate. That's just how it's done now. It's just one of those things that New Yorkers just do, and we all know about it. Like nobody needs to Google that. It's a thing.